Bandwidth for this podcast is brought to you by CacheFly at CACHEFLY.com.
Play artist, right on Dynamite.
Playing artist right on Dynamite. MP3 music search, only on Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury vehicles. Sync, say the word.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Mac Break Dev. I'm here again with Sal Seguin, and we're talking about social networking.
Social networking.
I've heard that people use this thing called Twitter, and there's another thing called Facebook. And,
Yep.
And every once in a while people like use it. I mean, you know, a few people here and there.
You know, I must admit it took me a while to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of reticent about the whole thing at first, and I started working with Facebook a little bit. And the next thing I know, I want to share the stuff that's on my computer.
Right.
Hey, here's a great photo. Here's a great URL here.
Right.
And then, you have to go into this browser world and
then you
start
gotta figure
living
out
in
where
this
to go.
browser thing and then doing all these uploads. So that inspired a whole new set of automator actions and services based on the new Snow Leopard service ability that we've posted here on macOS10automation.com/services/download. And there's a set of services up there especially just for Facebook. They're down here.
So these are using the Facebook API.
Using the Facebook API, but it makes it easy for you to do Facebook stuff right from your desktop.
As a user, I don't have to think about it.
Yeah. And let me show you.
Okay, great.
So, for example, here I have an image of, whoa. It goes off screen. That's cool.
That's a whole new service we're going to talk about in the next show.
So here I have an image of classic redwood sequoia thing, right? Very beautiful trees. And I wanted to share that with someone.
Right.
And it also has in it, if I bring up the information window for it, you'll see here that it has a description embedded in that image.
Right.
And I would like to share that and post that up to my Facebook account. So before, you'd have to go to a browser, log in, do this thing, click the upload thing, and another screen comes down and another screen. So what we did is we created a service that's just called Image Upload to Facebook.
Right.
You select it, it brings up this little window here. And if you have a particular album you'd like to put it in, you could type the album name there.
Right.
Or if you just type in a name and it's not there, it will create it. Now, for the text that goes with the image, you have a lot of choices. You can use the embedded caption, it's called the description attribute, or the embedded title, or the actual file name, or
this
text
is the stuff that's in the metadata.
In the metadata, or you can specify your own text on the fly. I'm going to use the text that's in the description attribute there, and then just click continue. And the first time you're going to run this, you have to do your login, so I'll log in.
Don't look.
Oh, that's okay. Here we go. And voila. So let me open up a window here in this. And open up my Facebook window here. Close that one off again. And if I redo this page here. And up. I need to log in that. And here you can see it created a new album called Trees, and it extracted the caption data out of it and put it up there.
I can see how you can very quickly just be able to just grab
Once
what
you've
you
done
need
the
to.
login process here,
Right.
like I just did, then it becomes a lot easier to do this.
Anytime you want to throw something up, you can just throw it up.
It becomes a lot easier to do. Now let me show you another way that you can use it besides doing an image directly. I'm going to click this documents here. I'm going to bring up an email. So a lot of times I want to share a URL, and the URL might be in an email, or might be on a web page, it might be in some kind of a text document. So we created this service. You just go ahead and select the text that's got the
And the OS
URL.
is pretty good at knowing what a URL is versus what
because the services work with data detectors, it sees that there's this URL in here. Even if you select all of this, Control-click to bring up the contextual services menu, choose Facebook share the selected URL, and it brings up the Facebook sharing, goes and grabs a little picture off of it.
Is this using WebKit?
This is using WebKit. This is that floating window service action that we demonstrated a couple podcasts ago.
That's fantastic.
And then I could say, hey, come to the Snow Leopard server tour and learn about automation.
All your friends are like,
and then just click share. It automatically sends it up and then evaporates.
Wow,
so I didn't have to go through a lot of rigmarole to get to that. And then it would post it up here. Yeah, I'll bet you if I reload the screen right here.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. There's the comment that I have, and there's the link to the website and everything automatically.
Fantastic.
So that's a lot easier to deal with than having to go through the standard kind of process to do. In addition, we also posted some up that are very useful if you're in the process of sharing information, computer-based information. For example, if I had a window open and it had certain settings to it, or I wanted to share this particular window, I could do a screen capture and then have that screen capture go upward. If it was a preferences window in the system preference pane or something like that, here's a set of preferences I particularly like. I could send those up. And we created a set of those called capture screen to Facebook, which would do the whole thing, capture a selection, which is just part, or capture a window to Facebook. It brings up a dialog saying, hey, select a window and then take a screenshot. You pick the window like this that you want, select it, it brings that up. Screens, and I'll use the specified text right here. Here's how I set up my Finder windows to look.
And a lot of times, one of the things that happens is that as you're you think you're going to screen capture something and ask a question or show something, but it's just too much work.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, I'll get around to it later. And this just really puts it at the tip of your fingers.
Yeah. And then I'll reload this page again here.
There it is.
And right there, it made an album called Screens, and there it is, and there's the caption for me automatically.
Right.
So there's a couple quick ways right there just to use the interactivity of services, but combine that with the social abilities of Facebook, and it makes it so easy to take content and put it up there, whether it's a URL or a group of pictures or a screen capture. Just get it up there. And again, you can go to that page on macOS10automation.com.
That's where you download these services.
/services/download, download the Facebook collection and start using them yourself.
Thanks, Sal.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Mac Break Dev.
Play artist, right on Dynamite.
Playing artist right on Dynamite. MP3 music search, just one of the many voice-activated features from Sync, only on Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury vehicles. Sync, say the word.